Breathing for singing can cause a lot of confusion. Hey, I'm Camille. I'm a singer and voice teacher with 30daysinger.com, and I'm here to clear up some of that confusion with an easy breathing checklist. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video. If you enjoyed this video, click the like button. It'll really help us out. First, check in with your posture. Whether you're singing seated or standing, we want to be tall, shoulders down, back and relaxed. Chest is slightly elevated, so we're not like this, and our rib cage also comes up just a little bit. Second, relax the muscles of your belly so that you can feel expansion down into those belly muscles and all around your abdomen. Many beginning singers will think of a deep breath as a breath that looks like this. But when we take breaths like that, we introduce all this tension into the throat. You can try it and see if you can feel that slight squeeze or discomfort in the throat. We don't want to sing with that tension. Third, leave the chest where it is. We're taking these breaths, letting the belly expand. But if your chest still wants to rise and fall, try two things for me. First, imagine that you're drinking air through a straw. And see if that allows your belly to expand a bit more. Second, imagine that you're smelling a delicious batch of brownies or cookies. And see if that also allows the belly to expand. Get used to that breath. Now we're ready for the exhale. Keep your ribs expanded or elevated when you exhale. They won't want to. They're going to want to collapse back. You might also feel your chest cave in and your shoulders roll forward. But what we'd like is to remain in that inhale position even when we're exhaling. Let's try this together on a hiss. Place your hands on your rib cage. And again, our goal is for the ribs to stay out for as long as possible, the shoulders to remain down, back, and relaxed, the chest to also remain lifted. So if you feel yourself caving and collapsing in, come back. Here we go. Hands on your rib cage. We're going to feel that expansion in our belly. Exhale on a hiss and try to keep those ribs lifted. Inhale. Exhale, hiss. Keep going if you can. At the very end, you might feel your belly kind of has to crunch in a little bit just to get the rest of that air out. Fifth point in our checklist is to let your low belly do the work. We're going to do that hiss again and notice, is your low belly gently drawing in or gently pushing out? We'll see. Inhale. Exhale, hiss. Ribs stay up, belly can be coming in or pushing out. What did you feel? Now, some singers prefer this gently drawing in motion. Others like this gently pushing out motion with the low belly. So see what works best for you. Either can work. Sixth and final point in our checklist is to keep the upper belly or the solar plexus soft and relaxed. Many times beginning singers, when controlling the stream of air, will also crunch with the upper belly. And notice what happens when I do that. It's a more forceful exhalation, but if I sing with that upper belly crunching in, not a good sound. It becomes overly pressed. You can find the exact spot I'm talking about, your solar plexus, by finding first your sternum, that bone right here, and then right under your sternum where it's soft and you feel your upper belly begins. That we sometimes call the solar plexus, and that's the exact area that we want to remain soft and relaxed. So now when we go to exhale on the hiss, notice, is that upper belly crunching in? If it is, keep it relaxed. You might even want to try pushing the whole belly out to feel it relax. So let's try that together. Inhale, just a normal inhale, and then exhale, pulsing on a hiss. See if we can get that upper belly especially to pulse out. It's so relaxed. Not right? Pushing out. Tss, tss, tss. Now we can keep that soft, relaxed upper belly while we draw in with the lower belly, if that works for you. Tss, tss, tss. Feel those two motions, lower belly drawing in, upper belly bouncing out. Tss, tss, tss. And again, when we sing with that engagement, ah, ah, it's a supported sound, not an overly squeezed sound. That's it for my checklist, but I do have a bonus tip, especially for beginning singers. Focus more on controlling the exhale than increasing the size of your inhale. I see some beginning singers do this. They'll focus on taking as big of an inhale as possible, and that is not realistic for singing. Typically, we're singing something, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. We have a second to breathe. We don't have all this time to fill up with air. And what's more, when we really fill up with air, our voice can't use all of that air. So then what it has to do is hold that air back. And listen to what happens to my sound. I'm going to fill up with air. I'm having to work way too hard to hold the air back that I can't use. When you're working on your breath, take a nice, gentle, relaxed inhale, not too long. Exhale and focus on controlling that exhale. So we can start on a hiss, tss, then you might go back and forth between a hiss and a hum. Tss, tss, or even a hiss to a z sound. Our goal here is a steady, continuous stream of air. What would you like to see more of? Let us know in the comments. Visit 30daysinger.com for easy step-by-step singing lessons.